And with more insights regarding PTTGC, joining us online tonight is the CEO of PTT Global Chemical, Kun Anand Siri Sang Thaksin. Good evening, sir. Welcome to the program.
Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Sir, how do you evaluate the damages from the oil spill up until now, and has the cleanup work been as you expected so far?
Well, I think there's good news. Today we already removed most of the oils out of the plow bay, and believe that we'll be able to clean it up completely in a few days. So hopefully we'll be able to restore back the condition to the normals very soon.
Could you share with us the PTTGC original contingency plan regarding the oil spill crisis?
Well, I think normally the oil spill response, I think we has been rehearsed quite frequently. So there has been the club and the collaboration within the companies and all the alliance of the refinery and petrochemicals around this region. So normally it's being handled in the very international practice. I think the incident this time, I think we got to see what is behind and what's all that lesson learned. So there's a investigation going on. So probably we're going to be able to share with the public in a few days from now, and to see what is behind all that incident.
Right, sir. Have you or your team talked to people living around the island, for example, the hoteliers, the fishermen, or the villagers? I mean, what kind of compensation will be put in place, and how long this process will continue before those affected get the compensation?
Well, we try to do this, as quick as possible. This is doing in cooperation and supported, from the provinces. And so I think what we're trying to do is to get the communication across the board and talking, to all the people who are affected, by this oil spill. And if we be able to source this out, then we're going to be able to make the compensation right away.
Right. And right now, the people, the public, I would say, is quite confused, or some have questions about the information given by the PTTGC. How is the company going to clear out all the confusions, and how is the company plan? I mean, how does the company plan to regain the confidence from the public?
Well, I think that the beginnings, we all believe, we'll be able to contain the spill. I think this is not just among ourselves, the response team and all the people who are in the front of the operation all have the confidence we'll be able to get these things in control. But, things is getting beyond. We try to find it out either because of the bad weather or whatever, the reason. So I think we understand that, we're trying to really restore back the trust, from the public. So I think, we're going to be able to giving all the facts, and trying to really allow the access, to our information. We have opened the public website, to update all the situation today. So the public would be able to really get into our website and understand what is going around. So I think we're going to be more cautious in trying to, spread all the information at this stage.
The website is on the PTTGC. Is that correct?
What is
you're right. You're right. We'll create the very separating website from the corporate website. So this is about the incident, and so it's going to be a channel that we would be able, to communicating with all the public, front.
Right. Now, regarding the cleanup work, what happens after the cleanup work? Has PTTGC laid out plans for the short term, middle term, and long term?
Well, cleanup work going to be done pretty soon, as I have mentioned. But the rehabilitation plan, we're trying to sort this out and working with a lot of the experts. Also, we really want to share the plan, with the public, so that they're all satisfied with what we are going to do for the medium term and for the long term, and also be able to engage, all these people.
Now, Kun Anon, we have learned that your company has got insured with $50 million US. So some people estimate that the damage are going to be far higher than the amount of your insurance, around 3.5 billion to 5 billion baht. Are these figures realistic?
I think it's too early really to say, what's going to be the amount of the damage. So we are working on that, and well, I think we are not trying to really hesitating, to put the numbers now, but well, let us, doing something else, more to understand the situation, and also trying to assess more accurately, what's going to be likely the effect, on the oil spill.
Right.
Sir, has the company seek any assistance or cooperation from the government? Has the government been involved in solving this crisis?
Oh, yeah. I think this is quite a part of the a routine of the response. So the government, like the Harbor Department and the Navy, they all, being in a rehearsal, quite regularly, in every 3 years. So I think we just, had the very recent, rehearsals in May this year. So I think all this response team are very get used to this kind of the operation, of the oil spill. So we're getting very good supporting, from this government agency.
Okay. So are you concerned about a lawsuit against the oil spill? If not, what kind of out-of-court settlement that can take place?
Well, I think, we are exposed to all that, potential. I'm not going to say I'm not concerned, but I think whatever, being a part of our responsibility, we're taking care of it.
Okay, so from just the final question, what lessons have PTTGC learned from this? What can we take from this, the oil spill crisis, and can PTT ensure that this crisis would never happen again?
Well, certainly, I think we got to be, committed for our future. We all, believe, this kind of crisis, really would not be able to effort, and repeat it itself. So this is a kind of license of operations to our company. So I think we are committed not to see all these mistakes again.
Right, sir. Thank you so much for joining us tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you.